delighted to win the Troella Thoroughbred section of the Stepping Stones to Success League with Ballydrummond. He's a horse I've had since sort of the middle of last year. We've taken him very slowly. He did race and he had a tendency to be quite hot, but he's really sort of grown over the 5 weeks of this competition and settled a lot, doing some nice tests and better show jumping rounds as we've gone. So really pleased with him. He had 3 firsts, a second and a fourth in the league.
So the final here today I think was very exciting, and again I think it shows you how versatile again the Thoroughbred is, because when we look down through the listing we have a 13-year-old Jessie Bates on Guns for Hire, and Jessie has been clear all the way through this league. And again Lily Mae Berry and Ava Mansfield, both 16-year-olds. These girls are members of the Pony Club and also do the inter-school show jumping, so it just shows you the early age and how pleasant these horses are for children to ride. And then we go to today's winner. You couldn't ask for a nicer horse in Ballydrummond, and we go to the calibre of rider of Gerald Bloomer, an international event rider. So we go from the junior rider to the international rider, an absolutely gorgeous horse. Saw him here on his first day here, and over the 5 or so weeks he so has improved. And what an exciting prospect it is for Gerald and for his owners going forward with this horse.
So he did 1 race and 1 point-to-point. He was in training with Andrew McNamara, owned by my partner JP King and Pat Turley as well. I think the feeling was that he was very careful over his fences, so maybe not going to be a leader in the racing game, and that's when it was decided that we might try our hand as an eventer.
Troella are very happy, and we're very pleased to be sponsoring this Stepping Stones to Success here at Wexford Equestrian. It gives us a real opportunity to profile the versatility of the Thoroughbred and how far they've come, and also emphasise how they can transition so well from their racing career into a second career here. And the idea of the dressage, the show jumping and the cross country, it shows their versatility, it shows them in the 3 disciplines and so well. And we're really pleased, and this is our 2nd year to be involved in it, and I think it can only grow further.
It's the first Thoroughbred I've done, so very interesting. Yeah, a lot of personality, but very, very intelligent, I think. Picks things up very fast. I think you have to ride him quite sensitively in terms of the jumping, keep a quiet balance, etc. But yeah, a lot of talent on the flat. Super paces, I think a real natural balance, and particularly a really balanced canter. So I think that's going to stand him in good stead for the eventing game.
The mission of Troella is threefold. We connect, we support and we promote. So we connect owners and trainers with retrainers, or people who want to take on the horses, and vice versa. Then we support these retrainers through sponsoring competitions like here, the Stepping Stones to Success, and also through dressage, all different spheres, show jumping, polo and polo cross. And then we promote the whole versatility of the Thoroughbred.
The plan is to get him out to some unaffiliated events first and see how he takes to that, and then to start with Eventing Ireland. So I think he's a lot of talent. It's just giving him time to settle and come out of racing mode and into hopefully eventing mode.
What I think is really lovely now is that if you have a Thoroughbred, you're not isolated. There's a complete schedule of events. We have organised a pathway showing, and that is a select number of showing classes and a league, and then with the final then in August. Also, as I say, through the eventing, we have the Stepping Stones here, and through Eventing Ireland for the whole season, we take the best Thoroughbred and again prize fund for them at the final. We're involved with dressage, the Leinster region of dressage and Dressage Ireland for leagues throughout the summer as well. Troella is funded through the very kind sponsorship and funding through industry stakeholders. And again, on behalf of Troella, we'd like to thank these industry stakeholders and stud farms and organisations who provide us with the funding to be able to support the transition of these thoroughbreds to another career. I'd also like to thank all the owners and all the riders who partook in this series down here in Wexford Equestrian, week on week. I think it's a really good show, really good promotion for the thoroughbred horse and support of us. But what I would ask is, we're willing to work with everyone with thoroughbreds, whether you're a retrainer, whether you have one that needs to be retrained. And we'll ask you to register your horses on our website, www.troella.com, because through this data we're able to work for you and the thoroughbred.